If the name Lola Young isn't on your radar, it definitely should be. Her recent album, This Wasn't Meant For You Anyway, is a phenomenal piece of art. With its exceptionally strong soulful vocals, out there and clever lyrics/songwriting, and the way the album tackles relatable topics, it has become a soundtrack for 20-something-year-olds. Lola is an English singer-songwriter, having recently featured on Tyler the Creator's new album on the song Like Him, but originally getting her start in 2019 with her debut single 6 Feet Under and her subsequent mini-album Intro. Since then, she has released 2 EPs and 2 albums. However, her 2024 release This Wasn't Meant For You Anyway really catapulted her into more people's radars, and the album itself received critical acclaim. The album will be the main topic of coverage within this video, as it was the first project I heard from her and most definitely one of the best releases of this year. This Wasn't Meant For You Anyway has a highly infectious and youthful energy to it, which is highlighted on songs such as Messy, but also highlights Lola's talent for writing captivating lyrics on the more vulnerable moments of the album, such as You Noticed. Messy is the biggest breakout song from this album, with a lot of people personally resonating with the lyrics and making TikToks about what it means to them personally. Messy has been described as an 80s inspired pop rock song, with its raw, sincere vocals, leading drums, slowly building guitar, and a chorus of chant-worthy lyrics, such as "'Cause I'm too messy and then I'm too fucking clean. You told me get a job, then you asked where the hell I've been. And I'm too perfect till I open my big mouth. I want to be me, is that not allowed?" It's highly relative songwriting. When asked in an interview with Metal magazine about the meaning behind this song, Lola said, "Messy is an ADHD anthem. It really showcases everything I felt during my last relationship, but also it is deeper than that, as it talks about how I feel about myself in general, being too messy one day and too clean another, struggling to find that balance in myself." Lola has created a strong connection with her fan base through this style of songwriting, allowing her fans to know the real her and not shying away from her struggles with self-image, ADHD, and how it feels to be young and lost in a relationship, something a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life can relate to. Again, when asked in the aforementioned interview with Metal magazine about her lyrics and what song was the most challenging to write and why, Lola answered You Notice was probably the most challenging because it was about me letting go, which again I find hard to do. It was an emotional roller coaster writing it, and it was also very painful to sing. Loving someone so deeply can be painful. I think Lola's penmanship is what is slowly increasing her popularity. The landscape of music nowadays has changed to favour an honest, relatable artist such as Lola. Fans love people who can soundtrack their own lives and who they can see a part of themselves in. Lola is one of the most honest artists out there, being able to keep a high overall energy on the songs on this latest album, while also writing deep, meaningful lyrics to captivate the hearts of her fans and new listeners is no easy feat, but Lola makes it look as though it is. Lola's 2024 album, This Wasn't Meant For You Anyway, is a bold statement of her artistic evolution. Produced by Solo Monophonic, the album blends diverse influences from grunge pop to stripped-back acoustic melodies, creating a dynamic sonic experience. Tracks like Good Books open with an atmospheric energy, while songs like Wish You Were Dead channel textured cinematic strings. The production showcases a balance between vibrant bass-heavy beats and quieter introspective moments, such as the tender You Noticed and the raw vulnerability of intrusive thoughts. Lola's vocals shine throughout, moving effortlessly between songs. The album also draws comparisons to acts like Arctic Monkeys and Radiohead, with its mix of indie sleaze grooves and haunted ballads. Thematically, it captures the chaos of youth with humour, rage and introspection, solidifying Lola as a distinctive voice in UK music. When asked about what it was like to collaborate with producer Solo Monophonic, Lola answered, "My team is incredible, the producers around me always help bring my vision to life. Solo Monophonic and Connor and Will are just absolutely insane musicians, and it's always a joy getting into the studio with them. I feel confident, safe, and I can be as vulnerable as I want to be around them. They always give me the space to write, and then they help when they feel it's necessary. I'm so proud of this album and I wouldn't have chosen anyone else to work with on it. This comfortability that has been allowed to Lola in her creative process has allowed for such a vulnerable, tender, introspective album such as This Wasn't Meant For You Anyway to exist. This Wasn't Meant For You Anyway has received critical acclaim since its release, standing at an astounding 91 on review site Metacritic, with reviewers such as that of The Enemy saying she possesses the genuine star power to further develop an already strong artistic identity. This is a record that always remains sure of itself, even in its deepest, darkest moments. And The Observer saying, and while she undoubtedly has the vocal chops to go the slicker diva route, it's this scuffed vividness that makes her so refreshing. Both reviews highlight Lola's refreshing take on the pop music route, making her a standout in the crowded market that is pop music today. Lola has managed to captivate critics and fans alike with her blunt yet emotive songwriting and performing style, self-assured persona and to die for vocals. And with this being only the second full-length album release from Lola, and with her being only 23 years of age, I truly think she's going to be the next biggest singer/songwriter to grace our stages in the next few years. Her love for music comes through in her artistry tenfold, and paired with that incredibly silky voice of hers, she is a delight, and I look forward to seeing where her career takes her.